Hari Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Bhadram Karne Vishrudayama Deva Bhadram Pasyema Akshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Tushtuvagum Sastanubhi Vyasema Devahitam Vyadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhasravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarchyo Arishtanemihi Swasti no Bruhaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Om Agne Naya Supatharaye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmajjuhuranameno Bhuishtham Te Namavuktim Vidhema Om Shanti 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 Om Brahman Brahmano Brahmavachasi Jayatam Arastre Rajanya Suraishavyoti Vyadhi Maharatho Jayatam Dogdhri Dhenu Odhanadvana Susaptihi Purandhir Yosha Jishnurateshtha Sabheyo Yuva Asya Yajamanasya Viro Jayatam Nikame Nikamena Parjanyo Varshato Phalavatyo Na Oshadhayaha Pachyantam Yogakshemo Naha Kalpetam Om Shanti 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 Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vakpranaschakshushrotramatho balamindriyani cha sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarotu Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirateya Upanishad Sudharmaha Te Mayi Santu Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. So we have completed the 10 mantras, Shanti mantras. They go by name Dasha Shantayaha. After going through the ancillary rites or mantras, uttering and all that. So now we are at the concluding part of this after Ekadasa Rudrabhishekam. When all the Rudrabhisheka is completed, then somebody will be there to recite the Dasashantis, and then also the Mahasamrajya Pattabhisheka. Rather, it is also called as a Ghosha Shanti. And that we are going to note down now. And again, we should understand that Paramatma is taking the administrative skills of or the portfolios attached to various other divinities. Though Ekayiddevaha is there, that is only to mean supreme authority from whom all other authorities would be projected, and they are given the respective powers to help the divine administration normal. Because we are always bothered about administration, management, and also have certain such rightful strategies through which we are able to control the evil and see that there is always a paritrana to people, sadhunam, and vinasaya cha dushkrutam, and there would be dharma samsthapana to take place. And so this is exactly what we are doing in all our Vedic mantras and anthologies. And and also individual mantras are also kept for japam, parayanam. And so any mantra, any portion of the mantra will be of great energy packed situation or expression, so that the intended purpose with which you want to be accomplished, that would be accomplished by repeating the mantras. We all know that if you recite the Mrityunjaya mantra, Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityo Mutshiyamamrutatu. This is being recited 1,000 times, 1 lakh times, and so on. 1,000 people reciting Mrityunjaya mantra for 1,000 times. Imagine 1 lakh times. So it's all very much effective in number of aspects. Similarly, people talk of it. Om Namah Shambhave cha Mayo Bhave cha Namah Shankaraya cha. This mantra is also a Ghosha Shanti like. It has to protect us. Konege Namah Shivaya cha Shivataraya cha. Shivanige Shivanatalaga Namaskara. So in this manner, we always look at this, that we are always being benefited with the recitation, with the attachment, with the Veda mantras. So each Veda mantra is a wonderful capsule packed with mysticism, healing, curing, and also Vignahara, and so on. So therefore, we know there are so many known benefits and unknown benefits when you turn to these mantras. So, but ultimately, what is that we are going to do it? Because of this, we see that lot of heat energy is generated. As now, Surya Bhagavan entering into northern direction, and that particular auspicious movement in our Hindu calendar is marked as the Ratha Saptami. And on that day, we are going to have a very good observation. That is, you have to bring that Artapatras, that is, you have to apply to your body for health. 7 patras you have to bring, Sapta Sapta Mahakaya. So Sapta, 7 is important because Surya Bhagavan is Sapta. That is, he loves the 7 number. He has 7 horses and all that. So he will be turning towards the northern direction. So Saptami, Ratha Saptami. Ratha means movement with some speed, with some acceleration, with some momentum and all that. And unfortunately, we observe no more wheels are there for Surya Bhagavan. He is having only one wheel. Eka chakram, eka dhuram, vatadhrajigatam vibho, narishyati navyatate, nasatyau. So these horses are 7 in number, and they never get tired. They never become fatigued. They remain fresh constantly to gallop with such a great speed. When seen in the east, right in the morning, by evening, it will be there at the west to get into, to merge. That's why Suryodaya, Suryastamana, these 2 things took place. And Suryastamana is one way retirement for Surya Bhagavan, but simultaneously, Chandrodaya will be there. He would take the responsibility of giving light for the world, the universe. So that's why Kalidasa beautifully gives us, describes this particular rise and sun, rising and setting of sun and rising of moon in a very beautiful manner in Abhignana Sakuntalam. Ekatosta Sikharam Yati. And one side, The Astasikharam is being almost reached at by Surya Bhagavan, and the Udayadri is being taken hold by Chandrama. So this is how Loko Niyamyata Eva Atma Dashantareshu. He derives a beautiful message, Kalidasa, saying that the entire movement and dynamism of the world is being kept under control by these two great gods. So, Niyamyata eva Atmapadantareshu. See, Atmapada is important. Antara is inside. Therefore, the Surya Bhagavan, whom we should be celebrating, is turning towards north direction with all compliments and namaskaras to him. We get into this section where we are addressing Rudra to be Mitra. I just read that particular section up to which we can make one message. Who is Rudra? To whom are you giving so much of to whom are you giving so much of reverence, recognition, worship, honor, everything? That Rudra, Sarvohi Esha Rudra, that's good. The Rudra is Mr. Everybody. There is nobody who is different from him. Any and everybody is there in everybody. Like that, him you have called it Mitrosi Varunosi Samaham Vishvair Devai Kshatrasya Nabhirasi Kshatrasya Yonirasi Syonamasida Sushadamasida Matvahigum Situ Mahigum Situ Nishasadadhrutavrataha Varunaha Pastyasva. So this is one unit to which we no understand, but we are why all these gods are being taken into the count or into the portal of Rudra and make these Rudras to be identified with Rudra himself. That's essential because we have always the point that Ekayidevaha, the Paramatma, the highest principle, all alone, is alone only. So from one only, multiplications take place. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2, like that. So multiplication takes place only from the integer 1. That's why we always say, after telling x, y, z, eka cha me, tisrascha me, pancha cha me, sapta cha me, like that we say. Again, with the difference of 2, again we say 4 difference, common difference. Chatasrascha me, shtau cha me, dvadasa cha me, shodasa cha me. Look at this. So that kind of multiplication or enhancement you will see in this. Similarly, we see that next to next getting admixed. That is Deva Deveshu Strayadvam Prathama Dvitiyeshu Strayadvam Dvitiyastruti Strayadvam Tritiyaschatuर्थेषु Strayadvam. It goes on up to Trayastrim Sagum, Trayastrim Sadgum Deva. So it goes up to 3, double 3. 33 gods are there. Who are these 33 gods? They are Ashtavasus, 11 Adityas, 11 Rudras, and 12 Adityas, plus 3 more. So these 3 Agni, these 33 people make the world. And therefore, you have got Mitrosi, O Rudra, you are being seated on a Simhasanam, you are nobody other than Mitra himself. Mitra is the day maker, day provider, so day breaks. So Mitrosi, Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Khaga, like that, Vadasadityas. Among Vadasadityas, Mitra is the first one whose name we take. And the Mitra is a wonderful word, and also verb, and all that. We get it. Mitrasya, Mitrasya Chachusha Ichadvam. This is the Subhashita from our Veda. In fact, I have given to Srinivas Govind to collect some Subhashitas from Haruna Prasna. He is on the road. And again,
yes, sir. With your blessing, yes, sir, I should.
And so Aruna Prasna gives Eva, Hyeva is one Subhashita. If at all you want certain things to take place, the best formula is, I want this to be in this manner only. I don't want any kind of your intervention and change. Eva hi devaha. When I say, I want the gods to be born like this, the gods are born. Eva hi Indra, the Indra like that. That's one great Subhashita and formula by application of which things will just take place like that. Therefore, here, Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Khaga. So Mitra is the god from whom the entire world wakes up. The entire world becomes active, energetic, and working. So all people go to work. Either it is a worship, or it is official duty, or a business transaction, any or Homa performance, any and every activity begins the moment you see the sunrise. Udyan Adya Mitra Maha Arohanuttaram Divam Rudrogam Mama Surya Nasaya Suke. And like that we say Udyan Adya Mitra Maha. See, Mitra is the first form of that. He just gets up in a very friendly manner to you. Therefore, the Aruna Deva, the Arunagabhasti Bimbam, he is looking simply enjoyable with that crimson golden color, and you can observe for some time and get that. That's why there is one beautiful padyam in Telugu also. Arunagabhasti Bimba Mudayadripayan Padadera Perugunu Vantakam Vadapindiran Guduvanga Pettu Nirbhara Karunadhurinayegu Talli Unnade Harahara అంతా ఒక పద్యం ఉంది. అది ఒక పద్యం. అంటే అమ్మ బిడ్డకు ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే పొద్దున్నే సద్దనం పెడుతుంది, ఆరు వడలు చేసి పెడుతుంది పెరుగులో అద్ది. సో చూసా, దట్ ఇస్ ది ప్రేమ ఆఫ్ మదర్. అరుణబింబ ముదయాద్రిపయన్ బలదేర పెరుగును వంటకంబులు వడపిందియలను గుడువంగ పెట్టు నిర్భర కరుణాధురీణయగు తల్లి ఉన్నదే హరహర. సో అమ్మ యొక్క ప్రాధాన్యత ఏంటంటే, ది moment the sun is seen in the eastern direction in the Arunabimba form, then what does a mama do? Vadapindiyalan, small vadas for the baby. Vadapindiyalan, అది కూడా పెరుగును, in the curds she dips and makes the child eat. Who does it? Nobody but mother only. Because mother knows the level of anger, level of hunger, and all the activity of a child. So mother is best. My daughter was telling, as long as the baby is not crying and flaying, all people will hold and handle. The moment the baby starts crying, you say, Amma, you call the mother and give it to her. You give the baby, the crying baby, my mother, the crying baby, and you feel relieved. But when the baby is playing and happy, laughing and all that, you want to share the joy with her. So this is the nature. So mother, the moment the mother touch happens to the baby, there's a magic. So like that, Vadapindiran Kuduvanga Pettu Nirbhara Karuna Dhurina. Egu Talli Unnade Harahara antaru. So like that, Mitrosi, the moment Rudra, he is not Ghora. That's why we say Aghorebhyo Ghora Tarebhya Sarvebhya sarva sarvebhyo namaste astu rudra rupebhya. See, aghora, aghora, and sarva, etc. All these are the Rudra Rupas. And all these Rudra Rupas are highly friendly when you simply say Namaskara to Rudra. Therefore, in Rudra, what you do? Namaste Rudra Manyava Ya Siva Tanu Taya. So, in this manner, we make a beautiful appeasement and appeal. And again, Varuno, see, Aya Mahanubhava Rudra, you are the Varuna. What is the prime duty of Varuna? To close the daylight, to close the shop of light. So all people can retire to bed, retire to homes, retire to their own personal time. They can enjoy the family time. So there was one officer, professor, and he was telling, after 9:30, I don't take any phone call. It is my family time. Because whole day, I would be working in the office, attending people, interviewing people and all that. So when I once reach home and for my dinner, after 9:30, I will not open, I will not take anything. So that is say that, why do you don't take phone calls, sir? It is my family time. ಆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ವರುಣ, he is a night god. See, otherwise called, he is called as the Ratri Devata. Varuno, see. So Indra Varuna, I mean Mitra Varuna, are the gods or responsible officers to give light and darkness. We cannot live completely in night. We cannot live completely in darkness. We want this much, that much. But we are giving the sampling. See, daylight is more during June. June 21st is supposed to be the longest day. And December 22nd or 33rd is supposed to be the longest night. In between, we have night and day equal, March 21st. See, this March 21st, day and night are equal. And September 23rd, again, day and night equal. Afterwards, the day becomes less and night becomes more. Or night becomes less and day becomes more. In New York, for example, even if it's 10 o'clock in the night, still there will be sunshine or light. So when do you go to sleep then? So like that, it all depends upon the Mitra and Varuna. And Mitra and Varuna are nobody but only Rudra. And therefore, samaham vishvair devaihi. So, aham samam deva vishvair devaihi. So, who am I? I am Rudra. Na Rudro Rudramacchayetu is another Subhashita. Unless you become that, you cannot worship that. Unless you wear your coat dress, you cannot do it. So, ನಮ್ಮ puja dress is different. Bhojanam dress also is the same. But other dresses or attires are different. When small boy, when I was, see, my grandson, when I was taking the puja dress without banyan or without shirt or just dhoti and upper garment, with all gandhakshata and all that, slowly my small grandson, Mahesh, now he's a big boy, he just came to me and told, Tata, why are you wearing puja dress to take food? He knows only that puja dress is only to do puja or worship to the gods. But why should you do that kind of puja worship? Then I had to explain him, a small baby boy. Just then he was started walking. So imagine that kind of imagination or questioning, trying to note down why all our customs are congenial for our own better behavior and long living. You see, these days, people are living till 90, 100 years, those who are in earlier born, before 40s and all that. And recently, we heard we should pay regards, homage to that great soul, Nalgirkar. He was our good friend, our Kendra. He wrote so many. He's a doctor in Ayurveda who moved 42 countries along in the transcendental meditation and the Ayurvedic treatments and all that. because of the Mahesh Yogi. And I just asked him, where are you, Professor? So I said, 42 countries he lived and helped people on one hand. Also, ultimately, he was the principal of his Ayurveda college in Hyderabad. He lived 91 years. He was a very good friend. But suddenly, when I got the news that he passed away, so I posted. So they are all great people. Though he is a doctor, whether it is a doctor or anybody, Mrityu won't live. Therefore, we always say Mrityum namamyaham, Mrityunjayam namamyaham. So, aham Vishvair devaihi samam. Understand? Samaham Vishvair devaihi. So when once this Surya Bhagavan or Rudra and you worshipping the Rudram, then you are making yourself elevated to the level of Rudra. You know, our Uday Ravi, Kendra member, has put a message that they are going to have Rudra Abhishekam once again with some purpose and target. And those people who want to recite Rudram whole day, that which he marked, you can register and join and see that you also have derived the benefit for yourself and for the nations. So, Vishvaihi Devaihi, Devaihi Vishvai. You know, we have got Vishwadevas. And you know what lingam that we have got in Kasi, Benares, is called Vishveshwara Linga. There are Omkara Linga, then there is a Triyambaka Linga, there is Vaidyanatha Linga. A lot of lingas are there. Dwadasa Jyotirlingas are there. All lingas are Jyotis only, but somehow our rishis have marked 12 of them to be Jyotirlingas stationed in 12 places in India, Bharat. And when you visit all the 12 Jyotirlingas, there is nothing more beneficial than that in the world in its birth. So some people count, ನಾನು ಮೂರು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮೂರು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 12 ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ಲಿಂಗಗಳ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. If at all you want to have a sampling of that, if you go to the old airport road in HAL road, Bangalore, old airport road, there is one, now mall has come. There is one big, large, 62 feet Shiva statue. And there inside, down that, there is a temple like, there you have got Dwadasa Lingas inside. So when once inside you go there, you will have the power of the Dwadasa Linga Darshanam. That's why Vishvaihi Devaihi means Vishveshwara Linga or Vishveshwara, he is in Banaras. So you may visit all the Jyotirlinga kshetras, but if you cannot visit Vasi Linga, Vishveshwara Linga, your Linga Pradakshina is not complete. But that's why all people rush to Kasi, though they are not able to make time or convenience or etc. to go to all the other Jyotirlingas. But when you go to Mahakala temple in Vijayani, you have access to go 3 hours drive to Omkareswara on the Narmada River. So Mahakala is a Jyotirlinga. He will annihilate all people sent to Kailas. So this Rudra is Vishvair Devaihi Aham Samaha. When once you are doing Rudrabhishekam, Rudrarchana and etc., in Maghamasa also is very great. Not only because Maghamasa is the one chosen by Paramatma and Rishis, when you call it as the Mahasivaratri. Every month we have got some Masa Sivaratris. But all these things, 12th one is called as Mahasivaratri because 12 is important. Dwadasi, Dwadasalingaha, Dwadasadityaha, etc. So those people who are born on Dwadasi also, they are very lucky. And on Dwadasi day, on the 12th day, people perform Vishnu Sahasranama and Satyanarayana Vratam and all very good thing because Dwadasi is very much liked by Vishnu. Therefore, people love that Dwadasi. I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, I am one who is born on Dwadasi day in Shravana Masa. Shravana, Suddha Dwadasi, at 8:15 on Sunday morning, God Paramatma has pushed me into this world and I'm going on, doing something of my own. And it's all because of the Rudra Anugraha, Lakshmi Nrsimha Anugraha. Even Narsimha also is Rudra. Because you see, Mrugona Bhima Kucharo Gerishtaha. that particular portion of the mantra of the Rudra tells you that Kucharaha, Narasimha is a terrestrial god. Ku means Artha, Bhudevi. So Narasimha Swami cannot be in the Akasha. He is there upon the mountains. So most of the Narasimha Kshetras are on mountains, Simhachalam. And you have got so many things. So all these are, you have to climb that. Even Ahobalam, Yahovara Narasimha Swami, where is he? He is supposed to be wonderful. To which Matha we belong to. And like that, we have got Sobhanadri. We call all these Narasimha Kshetras are Sobhanam. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಯುಕ್ತಂ ಅನ್ನమాట. ಸೊ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ದೇವಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸಮಹಂ ವಿಶ್ವೈರ್ದೇವೈ, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ. ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ದಶಶಾಂತೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಹಾನ್ಯಾಸಂ. ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಒನ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಅಶ್ವತ್, ಹೂ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್. He will conduct only Mahanyasam and Ekavarudrabhishekam, which will be 4 hours program. And we have got his text also. So 4 hours, he will make everybody join and sit. And here we have got that kind of group recitation too. And all people start at 9, about 1 o'clock, they would have all these things. So I attended a few of them. So then, Vishwair Devaihi Kshatrasya Nabhirasi. So Rudra yaru andre Kshatra dharmavannu ಪರಿಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡುವನು. What is Kshatra dharma? Entire Bhagavad Gita will talk about the Kshatra dharma to Arjuna. Well, Arjuna wanted to skip that Kshatra dharma and go home, not kill the enemies, offenders, dharmanashakas in the battle. So he ultimately, in first Adhyaya of Bhagavad Gita, Vishada Yoga, ultimate, he says, I don't use my weapons or astras upon the Kauravas, because they're all my kith and kin on both sides. So I'll keep mum. Let them kill me. I don't get papam. If I kill them, I become permanently a resident of the Narakaloka. Shashwata Narakaloka Vasa Mama Praptim Bhavati. So I don't want, already I have got enough sins to have entry into the Narakam doors. But idu madidre innu advana agbiduttಏನಪ್ಪ. I don't want. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ. But no, Janma karma cha me vidhi is one principle that Arjuna was told by Krishna. Also he said, Guna karma vibhagasaha chaturvarnyam maya srishtam. See, guna, there is a guna difference between Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Sudra. And karma also is different from them. For example, a Brahmin, we are all Brahmins in the sense that when we are sitting before the Veda Purusha feet and listening to the mantras that emulate or that praise the glory, health, etc. of that Veda Purusha, then what are we then? We are all really blessed. Therefore, that is what is called Brahmana. Brahmavid Brahmanaha anta helidare. ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ವೇದಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ ಇದೆಯೋ, ಆರ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆಯೋ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಡಿವೋಟ್ ಫಾರ್, ಅಂತ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು. ಸವೈವಿತ್ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಇನ್ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅಥರ್ವ ಶೀರ್ಷ ಉಪನಿಷತ್ ಆರ್ ಸೂರ್ಯೋಪನಿಷತ್, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟೆಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಟು ಅಸ್ ಹೂ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿನ್. ಎ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿನ್ ಈಸ್ who has the Vedic knowledge. So Veda Vidya is supreme than any other Vidya in the world. Though there are Dasamaha Vidyas, Veda Parayana, Veda Shastra Adhyayana, Veda Vidya Parangatvam, and so ivalla kuda yakendre Veda is Gnanam. So Kshatrasya Nabhirasi andre Kshatat iti Kshatriyaha antare. ಕ್ಷತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾಶ. ಯಾವ ನಾಶ? ಧರ್ಮನಾಶ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು, ಅಸುರಾಹ. ರಾಕ್ಷಸರಿಗೆ ಬಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. ರೋಗಗಳಿಗೆ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಬಲ ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ರಾತ್ರವು ರಾಕ್ಷಸಾಹ ರೋಗಯ ಚ Ativa balayuktaha bhavanti. All emergencies arise during night only. All Rakshasas in group they fight. You see, when Rama and Ravana was fighting, Ravana was not tired, but Rama was tired. Yuddha parisrantam samare chintaya sthitam दैवतैश्च समागम्य द्रष्टुमभ्यागतोरणम् उपगम्याब्रवीत् रामम् अगस्त्यो भगवान् ऋषिः राम राम महाबाहो शृणुरुह्यं सनातनं येन सर्वान् अरीन् वत्स समरे विजयिष्यसि. Anta, this is Aditya Hridayam time. If you recite Aditya Hridayam, the entire Aditya's mythology and achievement and power is being done. That's why, in a very polite manner, Agastya Maharshi talking to Mahavishnu, avatar, Rama, ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣುಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಗುರುಗಳೇ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. So that's why what did that Agastya Maharshi said, Rasmimantam samudyantam devasura namaskrutam pujayasva vivasvantam bhaskaram bhuvaneswaram. You are only Manujeswara. O Rama, you are a Manujeswara. You are only Bhupati. But our Surya Bhagavan is a Bhuvanapati. ಸೊ ಈ ಭುವನಪತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ನಿನ್ಗಿನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡವನಯ್ಯ, ಅವ್ರ ಇನವಂಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದೀಯಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಸೊ ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಂ ರಶ್ಮಿಮಂತಂ ಪೂಜಯ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ಫೈಟ್ ವಿತ್ ರಾವಣ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್గా, and in spite of so many shastrastras that Rama employed at the second fight with Ravanasura, he was not affected. Then the Matali, the car driver of Indra, who brought the Indra's chariot to make Rama to sit and fight, because that Ravana was also in chariot. He cannot be a Padati. He can't stand on the ground and fight. Therefore, he was rented or offered the Ratham by Indra. Avaga Matali ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ as a Sarathi, hey Rama, what are you doing? You are playing with Ravana. No. You employ the Brahmastram. You cannot allow his life to continue more. So, at the advice of the Matali, Rama will take up the Brahmastram and employ. Till then, he never got the idea that he should employ Brahmastram of this on this Brahmana. For that, Rama. So that's why Kshatrasya Nabhirasi Rudra is the Nabhi. Nabhi means what? The abdominal area or the navel. You know, for the abdominal area is containing entire machinery for human beings or anybody. Therefore, the abdominal surgeons are advised, or all surgeons are given the one that abdomen is the magical box for all surgeons, because all equipment, all other parts important for the machinery of human life, energy, it is there. Therefore, Nabhirasi. So in fact, even Aswamedha Yaga done, so Bhuvanasya Nabhihi Kim anta Prahelika baratte, avaga a Bhuvanasya Nabhihi Narayanaha Rudraha anta baratte. The answer Prahelikas are there in our Yajurveda, and Prahelikas are questions which are offered by the priest to priest. So there the answer was Bhuvanasya Nabhihi. Bhuvanam Asya Viswasya Nabhihi antar Kshatrasya Nabhihi. And one thing. And another thing is Nabhi. Another point we should note, I think, from crest to Nabhi distance measure of a body, human body, and Nabhi to feet you measure, it will be equal. So this is the central pillar, centripetal force antaralva. Physics alli aa taraha ee Nabhiyalli any and everything is there. So abdominal operations or operators or surgeons are to be very careful. Whatever is affected, they should only touch and then get back, not to play with other weapons, other members howsoever. So this is really a difficult job, but still there are experts and skilled doctors, surgeons in that field also. Therefore, Kshatrasya Nabhirasi. ಅಯ್ಯ ರುದ್ರ, ನೀನು ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀನು ಯಾಕೆ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಝಡ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಯು ಆರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಸ್ಯ ನಾಭಿರಸಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಸ್ಯ ಯೋನಿರಸಿ. ಯೋನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀಟ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ದಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಫಾರ್ the chatra. That means the people employed, empowered, authoritative, and energized for the purpose of punishing those who are offending the good people. ಸಾಧು ಜನರನ್ನು, ಋಷಿಗಳನ್ನು, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಹಿಂಸೆ ಮಾಡುವರು, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸಾಯಿಸಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, Agastya Maharshi was one who tried to put down that Vatapi Chirno Bhava. And also one, so Vatapi is the brother of other Rakshas. These two brothers used to invite Brahmins for food, rishis for food, and that fellow used to make that his brother as a food for all the Brahmins that are feeding, and afterwards he used to call Vatapi Agacha. Then Vatapi used to come tearing the stomachs of all those people who ate the food, and they died. These people used to have feast. But Agastya Maharshi, what did he do? The moment he knows them, the moment he ate all that, immediately said, Vatapi Jirno Bhava. So ಅವನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಕೂಗಿದ್ರು, the brother did not come back. Afterwards he was killed. So this is how the tactics that our rishis have employed too in order to put down the tough rakshasas. Therefore, Kshatrasya Yonirasi, ಈ Mahavishnu is always solution maker. That's why Bhayakrit, Bhayanashanaha, Shobhano Devaha. See, ಶೋಭಣೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಗರ್ಭ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರ. ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಓದೋದಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಗಂಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಮೋಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ವೈಕುಂಠ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಬದುಕಿರುವಾಗಲೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಲೋಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್, ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಟ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈಚ್ ನಾಮ, when you take it for consideration and as a part of Bhashata, it is an advice for our run of life. See, Damo, for example, Margaha, Pranaha, Damodaraha. See, Margaha ಅಂದರೆ he is the pathfinder. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ, ಯಾವ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೈವೇ ಹೋದರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಡೋವನೇ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ನಾರಾಯಣ. So you take sometime expressway, so that you have to maintain your speed when once you take to the expressway. Otherwise, if you go to the other way, you have got mile speed limit, 60 miles, 70 miles, or 50 miles. In Airport Road, Bangalore, you see, they put 80 miles per speed. Which car will go 80 miles speed in Bangalore from airport to the city? Impossible. So, but anyway, the marking is like that, but you have no convenience because the facilities are very low. But anyway, Kshatrasya, for all that Kshatriya activity, Paramatma Rudra is the seat. From him only all directions will come up. He is the guru of all Kshatriyas. Therefore, Kshatriyas are also the doctors. Prathamo Daivyo Bhishako. So, Bhishak is a very bold person. And our Kuja, Kuja must be very bold in that, in his horoscope. So like that, he is called as Kshatrasya Yonirasi. Therefore, O Rudra Bhagavan, Syonam Asida, Aya Paramatma, you try to rest in peace comfortably on this earth, on this platform, on this puja gruha. Because ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ಯೋನ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸ್ಯೋನ ಪೃಥಿವೀ ಭವ ಅನೃಕ್ಷರ ನಿವೇಶನಿ ಯಚ್ಚ ನ ಶರ್ಮ ಸಪ್ರಧಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಸ್ಯ ಪತಿನಾವಯಗಂ ಹಿತೇನೇ ಮಯಜಾಮಸಿ is the Kuja mantra. That is Syona Prithvi. What is that? Syona Masida. Aya Rudra, you are a terrestrial god. You are Agni Rupaha. Agni is terrestrial upon the earth, Prithvi, and you are taking care of those people who exist upon the earth. All Jivarasis are because of the Agni. How? Because every man, every human being and animal have got temperature in the body. Human temperature is 98.4 degrees. Supposing there is variation of that 98.4, you are just doomed. You have got to go to doctor. Why? And sometimes the fever, it is called. Fever is not a disease, but it is a symptom. So doctors will try to reduce that symptom with some measure or the other so that you will be all right. That's why that kind of comfort being given to the Rudra because of your Rudra Abhisheka, Rudra Japa, Rudra Homa, Rudra Dhyana, Rudra Stotra, good God. With all these things, what would happen to Rudra? Syonamasida. See, Syona andre Prithiviyam asida. Aya Paramatma, don't fly away. Wherever we are doing, you say Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ರುದ್ರ ಬಂದು ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಯಂ ಮೇ ಹಸ್ತೋ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅಯಂ ಮೇ ಭಗವತ್ತರಃ ಅಯಂ ಮೇ ವಿಶ್ವಭೇಷಜೋಯಂ ಶಿವ ಅಭಮರ್ಶನಃ. ದಿ ಟಚ್ ಆಫ್ ರುದ್ರ ಈ ಶಿವ. It is healing, it is curing, it is inspiring, it is energizing. So, ಆ ಅಭಿಮರ್ಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವೇ ನಾವು ರುದ್ರಾಭಿಷೇಕ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಶಿವಲಿಂಗ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ then once you are doing that santatamudakadharam suddhodakena ichurasena phalarasena etc. sant abhishinchan ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಉದಕಧಾರ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್, ಅಥವಾ ಶುದ್ಧೋದಕೇನವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ವಾಟರ್. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಯೋನಾಮಾಸೀದ. ಸೊ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರು. ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಚೇರ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಚೇರಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೋಫಾ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರಮ ಮಹಾರಾಜರ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಂಹಾಸನಂ. So the chairman's chair in the chambers will be definitely different than the other employees' chair in the cells or cubicles. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಸುಷದಾಮ ಆಸೀದ. ಅಯ್ಯ ರುದ್ರ ಭಗವಾನ್, ನೀವು ಕೂತಿರುವ ಜಾಗ ಸುಖವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ನಿಮಗೂ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲಕ್ಸುರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ, ಕುಷನ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಸುಷದಾ, ದಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್. ದಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಗಿವರ್, ಸುಷ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಸಚ್ ಚೇರ್ ಆರ್ seat which will provide you comfort, which will not make you get up. Because when you do Rudrabhishekam and all that, your asana is important. Your backbone must be erect and your head will be erect and your hand must be constantly held in the air and make the fingers and all that pour water over the linga and say mantras. So there is a lot of simultaneous management of action of the hands, of your brain, of the water, etc., etc., all these things. That's why all this will help Rudra and you to have a comfortable, luxurious, and well-arranged seat upon the earth. And again, matvahigum seat, whatever seat you have taken to sit, whatever place you have occupied to bless us, and whatever all that, and whatever support you are giving to the Kshatriyas, let all that will not hurt you. Tvam ma himsit. ಅಯ್ಯ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ರುದ್ರ, ನಿನಗೆ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಸೀಟ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಆ ಸೀಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಿನಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಇಚ್ಛಸ್ ಬಂದು ಅದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್. See, when you sit for Abhishekam, continuously there are youngsters will sit, they don't get up for whatever time, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Therefore, what is the condition? When you are doing water Abhishekam, the Rudra should not sneeze or cough or do anything, because cold water is that. You never do Abhishekam with hot water. So no snodakena abhishinchet and suddhodakena. So only with cool water, salilam, because shantavai apaha. Our Veda tells you by nature the waters are shanta. So water is always pure and cool. Therefore, the water you are employing or using for bathing of the Rudra will not hurt, will not cause any cold in him. In the same manner, Rudra also must take the initiative to see that you are also not hurt. Because unless you and Rudra both are healthy, energetic, there cannot be any kind of flow of worship, flow of Abhishekam. Therefore, again you say, Ma Hegum Situ. So, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ, ನನಗೂ ಕೆಮ್ಮು ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎದ್ದೋಗೋದು. Let not the Chobha to both of us happen. Therefore, you be comfortable, make me too comfortable. Let us both be comfortable and go through the puja, our worship and abhishekam, so that I become empowered and you become empowered. Both will be happy in our own respective activity. Ultimately, you are superior, so you can give me Kailasa, being pleased with whatever I have done. Then you get that Nishasada Dhrutavrataha Rato Varunaha. Next, Varuna is the king of waters. So, Varuna is supposed to be the authority, supreme authority of water. Therefore, if you want rain, you will make Varuna Japa, Varuna Homa. And before anything, you will make Varunam Dhyayami, Avahayami. So, even Varuna Deva also will be sitting like that comfortably. And then when once people are all comfortably seated, that becomes a Sabha. And Sabhapati is Rudra. Sabhapati is Sabhapatibhyascha Namo Namaha. So Sabhapati is also Rudra. And then what more we want? You are securing, you are trying to make a complete protection to the entire area. When you do this kind of Samrajya Pattabhisheka, a continuous concluding rite that ornaments this Rudrabhishekam or Mahanyasam by such. I think I'll stop here. Om Swasti. Helappa Govinda. Heli. Srinivas. Shanti mantra everybody.
Yes, Gurule. Om Swasti.
Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Saha Viryam Karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti.
Harihi Om. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.
Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Veda Purushashirvados.
Om Tat Sat. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
ಈಗ ಊಟ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್
ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ನೀನಾಮ ಎಂತ ರುಚಿರ ಏಮೇ ರುಚಿರ ಹೇಳಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಆ ರುಚಿಗೆ ಊಟದ ರುಚಿನೇ ಬರಲ್ಲ. 4 ದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಅದೇ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಅಮ್ಮ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ.
ಬಹಳ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ 8 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಊಟ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು.
ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಈ ಝೂಮ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಅದೇ, ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್
ಅದೇ ಆ ರುಚಿನಲ್ಲಿ ರುಚಿ ಏನು ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಏನು ನನ್ಗೆ 7:20 ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು 7:30 ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅದು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಲೋ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದಾಗೆ ಗುರುಳೆ ರಥಸಪ್ತಮಿಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೂರ್ಯನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಇಬ್ರು ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದ್ರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ವೇರಿಬ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಗುರುಳೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಶೇಷ ಕೇಳೋರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಾ ಇವತ್ತಿಂದು?
Yeah, he will give.
ತಾವೇ ಒಂದು ಗುರುಳೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಅಷ್ಟು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿದೆ. 8, 10, 12 ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ. ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಶುರು ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, ಲಿಂಕೇ ಸಿಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಣನೆ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳೋರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ವಿವರವಾಗಿ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತಾಕ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬಲ್ಲೆ ಗುರುಗಳೇ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ನನಗನ್ಕೂ ಗೋಚರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಏನೇನೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಇದಾಗಿದೆ.
Take your own sweet time.
ಹೌದುಗಳೇ.
And do it. And Veda copies bandide, so you can collect and take them. And release kuda heliddene. So it is there with and Raghava also. And you collect some copies and take to your place and give them. We are there on 20th March and we can meet sometime if at all you are there. Otherwise I will meet your mother.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಗಳೇ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೇಗಾರು ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. 25ಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಬೆಲ್ಜಿಯಂಗೆ. Those few days are enough for me to be there. I'll prepare myself in such a way that I'll be there at least on 2 occasions to meet you.
Yeah, we'll have to do something. Also we'll do. So it is very much even our Nalgirkar anta avaru ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತರಹ highly knowledgeable person. Ayurvedic ಅಲ್ಲಿ here one question ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ immediately will say give solution. Nalgirkar ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ. So and she passed away 91 years, but he had also the Paramatma will not leave anybody. The grahachara and karma will always chase them. Brain tumor and they could not operate on that. He just died after. So atara gottilla. We want to have a sunayasena maranam. Nim tayi yavaglu heltare vinadayena jeevanam govinda padara archanena ಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯತಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಕೌ. ದಟ್ ಫೆಲೋ refused to give the cow. Later on he realized why at all I said, and so he went on chasing to give the cow to Govinda, but he could not. Therefore ಯಾರು ಗೋವಿಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ he requested for a cow. Go has got number of meanings. Go not only cow, it is so many things. ಭೂಮಿರ್ಧರಣಿ ಲೋಕಧಾರಿಣಿ. ಈ ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೋನೆ. All that available on earth is also go. Go is Surya Kiranas. All the Kirana, Sahasra Kirana, all the Kiranas of Surya Bhagavan is go. ಅದರಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಅಮ್ಮ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಸೊ
ಅಮ್ಮ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ.
ಮುಕ್ತಾನುಭೂತಿ ಮೀಹ ದಾಸ್ಯತಿಮೇ ಮುಕುಂದ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮುಕ್ತಾನುಭೂತಿ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹಗಲು ಕಂಗುಲಂ ಪಹಲಂ ಕಣ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಂತೆ. ಆತರ
ದಿವ್ಯ ಪ್ರಬಂಧದ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು,
ಕಂಗುಲಂ ಪಹಲಂ ಕಣ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಣ್ಣ ನೀರ್ ಕೈಗಳಾಲ್ ಇರೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರ್ ಬರ್ತಂತೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹಗಲು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಆತರ ಮುಕ್ತಾನುಭೂತಿ ದಾಸ್ಯತಿಮೇ ಮುಕುಂದ ಅಂತ ಅದು.
ಸೊ ಆ ಮುಕುಂದ ಸ್ಮರಣ
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ರುಚಿನ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ
ಅದೇ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜರು ರಾಮನ್
ರುಚಿ ಇದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರುಚಿ ಅದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಪ್ಲಿ ಎಂತ ರುಚಿರ, ಏಮಿ ರುಚಿರ, ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಹಾಡೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ.
ಸೋ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
ಎಂತ ರುಚಿರ ರಾಮಂ ಎಂತ ರುಚಿರ.
ಎಷ್ಟೋ
ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆನಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆನಂದ ಕಂದ ಅತಿ ಸುಂದರಂ ಅತಿ ಅದ್ಭುತಂ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಅತಿ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಅತಿ ಸುಂದರ ಆನಂದ ಕಂದ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಈ ಸಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಬುಲೆಟಿನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಘವ ಅವರು ಬಾಲರಾಮ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇಟ್. ಬಾಲರಾಮ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾ ಇನ್ ಅಯೋಧ್ಯ. ರಾಘವ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್, ಹೌದು.
Okay, Tandri. God bless you. We'll meet tomorrow.
ಗುರುಳೆ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ
ಮಾಡಿ
ಫ್ರೀ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹ್ಮ್
ಓಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹ್ಮ್
ಆಯ್ತು ಗುರುಳೆ.
ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್.